Hi, Jeff. This is Scott Hunsaker. Hey, just a couple of quick updates here before our meeting or for our meeting. This week, I was able to get my likes up on my Facebook page that I use for a lot of my advertising here, up over 500. So that was sort of a win for the week. Actually drew them in with a lot of luxury properties in and around Philadelphia here that won me a whole lot of likes. Continued putting together some additional advertising campaigns. One that can't be my estimate. Get a free detailed report in your home value today. Haven't had a whole lot of luck with that, but I guess it's working out a little. Here was a free list, a luxury list. Got a little bit of a response on that too. Here was one. I went a little broader in terms of the area foreclosures. I've had a lot of success with the area foreclosure lists. This one where I went a little broader, not as much success, but I don't think I gave it enough of a chance either, so that might need to run a little bit. I did go ahead and put together one of my listings and post that and advertise that out. Initially, they were trying to get us to, just drop a couple of pieces of information and more or less set it up as clickbait. I tried that a little earlier on and was not really able to get too many results. I think I tried it here. It may have been the picture too, but I should have ran multiple ads when I was trying a strategy, and I haven't really done that yet here. Okay, so that's the Facebook page for this week. Some of the different campaigns I ran. This one was to get likes, and ran this one internationally and followed a little bit of a new strategy where I created a whole bunch of different pages with lots of different pictures, and then ran it. And as I was running it, optimized to take off the expensive ones and leave the ones that were less expensive to get the likes. Now I was expecting, more or less under a cent per like, but I ended up averaging about 3 cents per like. So that was that. Been working on the database. Like I had mentioned, this was my project for the month. I'm getting pretty close. I'm down to processing the last 72 here. These 32 are basically marked for, deletion and then import into the new database. I'm trying to get their addresses and everything in here, as well as some property information, so that I can get them out to, a market snapshot, which is part of the software that's included with this. I'm probably going to keep that for a little bit, but I'm going to eliminate the database here. So that's where I am with the database. Homebase, Homebase InTouch is a new database system that we have, and basically I have new ones in here that I got to process and take out of the new status. So I've got about 112 of those to process. Some of those, once I get taken care of in top producer up here, those 34 will instantly go to essentially like a warm or retry or hot status. So that'll change very rapidly here once I get this portion up there in top producer. I did a little more in terms of, the campaigns this month. I think I was only talking about two pieces. Well, I got several different campaigns up and running, because what I quickly realized was, I wasn't converting the buyers, quickly enough and well enough, so I needed to improve that. So I've gone through several different training seminars, and especially on online conversion of buyers. So I knew I had to get some more or less intense drip campaigns in place, or some long-term campaigns. So a few of them are just maintenance, holiday greetings, home care tips. Some of them are for my sellers that are actually moving up, getting into larger homes. I've got some others that are saying, okay, well, what do I do with my home? What are the best home improvements I can do? Put together a campaign associated with that. 10 days of pain is just 10 straight days of a drip campaign to convert buyers, as well as potentially buyers that have homes to sell, but this isn't really set up for sellers. Website buyers, I have another conversion program here that I can select. So my real goal for the month of May is probably going to be to get pretty much everybody at least on one sort of campaign or another. Now, some of these involve direct mail and email. The direct mail on these is a little expensive, and but once I have them all lined out, I'm going to pay the fee right now, but once I have them all lined up, I'll be able to quickly sort on which ones are on these campaigns, and then I can sort of outsource that at a lower cost. So that's the game plan there. Um, let's see, lead barrel, some of the other landing pages I set up, foreclosures we had before, luxury homes, started to add that, went broader, Montgomery County, Philadelphia. These are Philadelphia luxury homes, so there's a mailer on very high priced homes that goes out to folks there. It's only sent out a couple here. I haven't had many, but you get a few wins here, man. I'd be real happy because these are over like 2.5 million. Um, so Harleysville foreclosure, that was up before. What's mine worth? Ran this for a little bit. This was very expensive to run, and I really wasn't getting that much off of what's my home worth. Picture I ran was back on this Facebook page. And I only ran one. I should have run more, but again, that can't be my estimate. To get a free, a detailed report in your home value today, click here. So, that's what I was running. It just didn't really get a whole. There were 234 people reached, but didn't run very long, and just not a lot of great results for the spend that I had. So I may try something a little different, create additional pictures, and try and rerun this a little bit different way. And that's pretty much it for those. I had set up some new drip campaigns. I played with that a little bit. The emailing drip campaigns that I have in here, I think could definitely be improved. That's one of the reasons I'm going to the campaigns in my database. But I hate to outload all these leads and drop them into my database where it's not as clean. So I can sort of keep this a little cleaner and, sort of pre-scrub this a little bit. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've got to work on that. There's no doubt about it. And I think that's about it. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.